Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yes, Toastmaster Rohan, can you confirm if the sound is clear now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, we have all the role players in the room, in virtual as well as in the offline mode, so we can get started.
Okay, so I will take up the SAR role because there is no one. So, okay. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to 488th chapter meeting of Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest. I am Toastmaster Rohan, your sergeant arm for today's meeting. Club mission. Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest provides supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting into better self-confidence and personal growth. Now, basic rules for today's meeting. Please switch off your cell phones or turn them into silent mode. In Toastmasters meeting, we shake hands when the control is transferred. Please clap whenever the control is transferred. Please do not chat amongst yourselves. Do not move, leave the room when someone is speaking. When you begin speaking, the correct protocol is that you have to greet in the following manner. Good morning, Mr. President, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guest. For those on online, please please mute your microphones unless instructed by Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest. Unless instructed by Toastmaster of the day. With that, I would like to transfer the control to the presiding officer for the presiding address. Good morning, everyone. Today's theme, the power of silence. We always speak about the communication, expressing ourselves, but there is always a special meaning for being a silent. We have to understand when we need to speak and when we have to keep silence. Let us understand from Toastmaster of the day what the power of silence means. Now, I would like to invite Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nikhil, to take forward our meeting. Please welcome Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nikhil. Toastmaster Nikhil. Hello.
Toastmaster Rohan, seems like the stage has dropped. They are trying to reconnect.
And muting it, but it did not work. Yes.
Hello, can you hear me? Online people?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good morning, Mr. Good morning, deciding officer, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Welcome to the 480th chapter meeting of Toastmasters Club of Pune North. My name is Nikhil, and today I'll be the host of this meeting. In my previous company, when I was working as a QA analyst, I came to know after working for 10 years that as a manual tester, there is no future. If you want to be successful in your career, if you want to be successful in this market, if you want to sustain in this market, you have to move to automation. So I decided to move to automation, but I will not get job outside in automation team directly. So I decided I will move to the in the team only. We have another automation team. So I asked my manager, can I move to the automation team? And he said, you don't have automation skills. You never worked on automation. It's not your cup of tea. And at that time, I could have fought with him that I have worked in this organization for 5 years and you should have allowed me to work in automation. I want to work in there. Instead of that, I chose to remain silent. I worked hard. I went to different educational channels like YouTube, Udemy, and I learned the automation from those channels. I completed courses and I completed the project through automation, which was supposed to be completed through manually. And I presented my project to the manager and senior management. And they finally accepted that I have skills to work in automation team. And finally, he moved me to the automation team. So I think if you want to achieve success, we should choose to remain silent and work hard. We should focus on our goal. Do you know what is the difference between eagle and parrot? Do you know what is the difference between eagle and parrot?
One is at night, one is actually in the day.
So if you see that eagle always fly high and it fly above the cloud, and parrot and crows, other birds, they always fly below the cloud. And you know, parrot makes nonsense talks, right? But eagle, he always stay silent, focus on goal and achieve the success. Same like that, if you want to achieve the success, we have to have like eagle, not like parrot in our life. So we will discuss about this theme throughout this meeting. So let me explain the basic format of this meeting. So we have 3 phases in this meeting. First is prepared speeches, and we have 1 prepared speaker today. After that, we will have break after that, and after break, we have table topic session, impromptu session. After that, we will have evaluation speech phase, and then moment of truth. So to help me in this meeting, we have tag team, timer, R counter, and RAM variant. So as a timer, to help me as a timer in today's meeting, we have Toastmaster Anupriya, who is engineering manager and her hobbies are singing and traveling. So let's welcome Toastmaster Anupriya.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Presiding officer, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. A very good morning to all of you. As timer, my role will be to time all speakers, evaluators, and table topic speakers. I will alert each one of them of the time remaining using the 3 cards. One is the green card, one is the yellow card, and one is the red card, which denote specific times. For speakers, I will show the green card at 5 minutes. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will show the red card. For evaluators, at 2 minutes, I will show the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will show the red card. For table topic speakers, at 1 minute, I will show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will show the red card. There will be a grace period of 30 seconds after the red card, exceeding which the speaker will be disqualified. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anupriya, for detailed explanation of your role. So now to act as an R counter, we have Toastmaster Kunal. So let's welcome Toastmaster Kunal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Good morning, everyone. President, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guest. I'm pleased to announce that today I'm the out counters for today's meeting. The purpose of the counter is to note down any overused words or filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. The filler words can be and, will, but, so, and filler sound can be or any unnecessary sound or unnecessary pauses. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kunal. So now to act as a grammarian, we have Toastmaster Chandra. So let's welcome Toastmaster Chandra.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Nikhil. I am Chandrasekhar Mankar, the grammarian of today's meeting. As a grammarian, I will be keeping the track on the excellent usage of grammar as well as improper usage of grammar language, and will be giving the report towards the end of the meeting. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce you to the word of the day and the phrase of the day. Let me start by sharing my screen. Please confirm if you all are able to see the screen. Is my screen visible? Yes, I guess so. So the word of the day for today's meeting is reticent, which basically means unwilling to speak about your thoughts or feelings, or someone who is inclined to be silent. The examples can be, before joining Toastmaster, I was reticent, but now the tables have turned. A second example is, he's very reticent about his past. Does anyone from the meeting would like to use the word of the day? They may volunteer. I believe everybody is reticent about using the word of the day. No worries. Okay, I will move on to the phrase of the day, and if someone wants to use it, I'll go ahead. The phrase of the day is bite your tongue, which basically means to stop yourself from saying something that you would really like to say. The example could be, I wanted to tell him how ridiculous he looked, but I bit my tongue. Second example, which is basically very close to my heart, whenever it comes down to giving relationship advice to my friends, I bite my own tongue. I would request each and everyone to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day in abundance. If anyone wants to use it now, they may do so. Do we have any volunteer?
Chandrasekhar, can I go?
Yes,
Toastmaster
Toastmaster Kunal.
Anupriya would like to use phrase of the day.
Yeah, so anyone can go forward. As I heard Toastmaster Kunal, so Toastmaster after Anupriya, you may also go. Just Toastmaster Anupriya, please go ahead.
When I saw the red card, it would be a good time to bite.
Yes, Toastmaster Kunal, please go ahead.
It's better to bite your tongue in any argument.
Okay, that's interesting. With that, I would like to give control back to the Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chandra. So to give us the feedback of entire meeting, we have general evaluator, Toastmaster Abhishek. So let's welcome Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Day. Greetings to President, Toastmasters Day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Abhishek Verma and I'm playing the role of General Evaluator. So as General Evaluator, as Toastmasters Day mentioned, I'll be giving feedback to each and everyone who will be speaking in the meeting based on the concept of preparation, delivery as well. With this, I'd like to hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster Day for the rest of the proceedings.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek, for explaining your role. So now let's move to our first phase of our meeting, prepared speeches. To give first prepared speech, we have Toastmaster Anish. And to evaluate Toastmaster Anish, we have Toastmaster Abhishek. So I would request Toastmaster Abhishek to read out the objective and purpose of the speech. So let's welcome Toastmaster Abhishek.
Hello, everyone. I hope I'm audible to the people who are in the physical meeting room.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Our speaker, Toastmaster Anis, will be giving the speech from the Pathway Presentation Mastery, Level 3, Project 1, Persuasive Speech. The objective for the speech is for the member to understand the types of persuasive speech and deliver a persuasive speech at a club meeting. So with that being said, I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day and all the best to my target speaker.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek. So let's welcome our first speaker, Toastmaster Anish. He is going to deliver speech. The speech title is Swipe OK Please. So Toastmaster Anish, swipe OK Please. Swipe OK Please, Toastmaster Anish.
Very good morning to all. I hope I am clearly audible and visible. Now imagine this. I am sitting in a room. I have a computer screen in front of me. The timer is ticking. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 59 seconds, 58, 57, 56, 55. I have 6 questions here. This is the competitive exam. I have stumbled upon a big paragraph and I am trying to comprehend. I'm struggling to comprehend. I cannot process and I cannot comprehend more than 3 sentences at a time. But I have so less time left. What do you think will? What do you think they had? How did I perform? With so little time, not able to comprehend. What happened? And yes,
Failed to answer that particular question.
right. That's I just didn't fail to answer that question. I failed to answer that test problem. I failed in a test which is an impediment between me and a successful career. I because I didn't do that test. And now held back a year ago, just because I could not do one test. Test can be daunting. But what's more daunting is not knowing why I didn't crack. I was very sad. I was contemplating what exactly happened. Kind of logically. Why did I fail this? Am I so dumb that I cannot crack a test? Am I so dumb that I cannot comprehend just 3-4 sentences? What is wrong with me? I was enraged. I was angry. And all the feelings were going through my mind. I did little more contemplation, little more introspection. And I realized the problem is not now. The problems happened few months back or maybe a couple of years back during COVID days. Now, this is something which you all might be able to do. It's COVID times. You did your work. If you're working in IT industry or in an industry which requires you to work on laptop, you're working. There's no way you can go out. You have to sit at your home. And the only source of entertainment for you is either TV or phone. So I came across Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Initially, it started with something very new. Something which interested me was taxes, finances, how you manage them, what you do with them. Something related to history, something related to geography, something related to geopolitics. That always grabbed my attention. Later, it was something very mundane. some jokes, some cooking recipes that might or might not help me. Some reels which have sound, oh no. Now, raise your hand if you have saw these things. Have anyone of you seen these things? Yes. Most one of you. Later on, that turns out to be something which is absolutely useless. You end up watching people doing this on the daily songs. Now, I asked myself a question. What did it give me? Why was I watching those? Answer, there was no answer. I just liked it. And like that, seconds from 15 seconds, 90 seconds turned into minutes. Minutes turned into hours. And slowly and steadily, I realized I have wasted my time. I have wasted my time. Wasting my time was not the problem here. Wasting my time is not the reason that I did not like the exam. The reason is much more deep. The reason is what these things do to our brains. It is not that I wasted time and I would not study. I had ample time. But the reason is what happened here. So I decided to think logically. What exactly happened over here? Why is this addiction so harmful? This addiction is harmful not just for me, but this addiction is harmful for entire humanity. Yes, this is a good thing, but let me explain it with why this is harmful for the entire humanity. We humans are thinking animals. What separates us from a lion, a tiger, or a dog is our ability to think, our ability to focus. Now, with this, we are not able to. What happens when we watch these videos? Sudden release of dopamine. Dopamine is the same chemical that gives us happiness when we eat some nice food, when we eat something nice, or we achieve something. That feeling of happiness. Now, with reels, what happens is we get instant hit of that dopamine after every swipe. First, it takes 90 minutes to get that swipe. Later, it comes down and down and down to 10 seconds. So now our brain is constantly in that search of dopamine. Our brain tells us that, see, if you swipe, you're going to get an instant hit of dopamine. But I want to stay. I want to stay in that region where I am happy. And because reels are so easy, I am always gravitated to this. I will not read those hard passages. I will not read those newspaper articles because it's easy for me. It's easy for me to get that dopamine hit from this. Now, one harmful effect for this, that you might be surprised with this, is that now human attention span is just 8 seconds. You know what is surprising? Goldfish, their attention span is 9 seconds. Goldfish can focus more than us. Isn't this detrimental to humans now? But what can we do? Honestly, we can't do much. YouTube, Shorts, and Instagram Reels are a medium of revenue. So they are not going to. What we can do is practice control. There are 3 things which I would tell and how we can get out of this. First, get away with all the apps. If that is possible, if you are in the early stage of this addiction, you can do it. But if you are not able to do it, second, being mindful, breathing exercises, try to know when, what is happening, what you are doing, and what you are not doing. Being mindful of that. Third, most important, exercise. When you do exercise, you get that same dopamine hit as you get from these things, and that is also going to make you healthy. So prioritize exercise towards swiping things. So next time you ask yourself, if you are in this situation, ask yourself, what am I doing? Answer you will get is swipe. Then you ask yourself, is it okay? The brain will say no. Then is the time you say, please stop. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anish, for a wonderful speech and to explain us how not to waste time on social media and make proper use of our time. So let's back to our theme. Let me tell you one inspirational story of a farmer. Once, farmer was working in the room, and room was full of waste like broken furniture, books, scraps, and he lost his watch. For other people, that watch might be a mediocre, but for him, it was a precious watch. It was having a sentimental value because it was gifted to him by his father. He searched in the room a lot, but he did not get the watch. So finally, he asked his grandchildren who were playing outside to help him. So, and he told them that if you search, if you find the watch, I will give you a reward. All his grandchildren started finding the watch. But after finding for a couple of hours, they did not get the watch. Finally, he gave up. And he was about to shut the door. One of his grandchildren, he said that, give me one chance, I will find it. I will try and I will find the watch. But just let me go alone in the room. He went alone in the room and he came outside. And he came outside with the watch. And that farmer was surprised. Like, and he asked, how did you get that watch? At that time, that grandchild, he said that I just sat and I was concentrating on the ticking sound of the watch. And when I concentrated, I came to know from where that ticking sound is coming and approached towards that. And then I got the watch. Same like that, we have a lot of problems in our life. And we have filled our life with noise. We start our day with songs. We dress up with television news. We go to our office. We drive while listening to Bollywood songs. We sit in front of computer for 8 hours in office in front of humming computer. Then we come back and we do our evening activities in the background noise of TV and other things. I think we have to concentrate on silence and we have to find our problems. We have to find solutions of our problem in silence. Then only we can find the solution for our problem. So with that, we have completed our first phase of the meeting. So we will have a break of 5 minutes and we will gather at 11:50. 11:55. Okay, let's have a break. We will gather at 11:45. Thank you.
Maybe I will start. Yeah, today is a long weekend, right? Good Friday. Next week onward, we are going, most likely we are going, the meetings completely offline. We will have used the. It should be organized. That's what it is. The public is not lack of meeting. So, the things will be okay. Today we don't have much, but hopefully from next week onward, we are able to gather the yeah, I've been doing this for over 2 years now, but every week it's some of the other 2 people. You can have a great month of that. So more I get it's obviously. Oh. So I think this it might be a mostly offline, then we are usually without this. But whatever without we are doing seriously, maybe want to work on themselves, and that is going to be on. Seriously for the change. So hopefully that works out. So you must be doing email man. So I don't know they are not part of this. I think they all have yeah, she was part of our last time. When she got busy. Well, I was not part of that. My mind is not really 21. I think many people they after listening they went offline, online people left and like this. Arvind, yeah, Arvind is the Arvind. I mean, he's now here. So he's okay. Arvind came back, and people also came back. And yeah, just free from monthly. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. It's not fully. Okay. 3 months. Oh, that's like but it's already like Microsoft Teams. Yeah. Okay, fine. You are already right? Oh, yes, we can. Yeah, I think in yeah, I think in that one. Yeah, I think so. I was not a question. But he asked me more. That's first and
Yeah, that means, especially corporate that. All in the we just have over there and then this to be very difficult. For everyone to fight, like entity the only. Yeah, it's I have never but this experience.
Hello everyone. We are back from break. So last Friday, I came home from my office party almost at 12 o'clock. And once I entered the house, my wife started talking to / shouted at me. And she was shouted at me almost 15 minutes. And I did not say a single word. And after 15 minutes, she got tired and she stopped. So I think that is the power of silence. So jokes apart, I think as Aristotle said that to become angry, it is very easy. To be angry with the right person at the right time, in the right direction, for the right purpose, it is not easy. So with this beautiful quote, we will start our next phase of the meeting, table topics. To conduct table topic session, we have Toastmaster Swati. So let's welcome Toastmaster Swati for table topic session. Master Swati?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, you can see.
Perfect. Thank you everyone for today's meeting and a very warm welcome to all the Toastmasters, the presiding officer and the guests for the today. And table topics. Table topics is something that's my favorite, my personal favorite, because you get to think in the spur of the moment. So what are the rules we have to follow? In table topics, both the Toastmasters and the guests can take part in it. And one more thing, you just need to speak for a minute. And timer, if you can just share your screen, I can give an example. So it works like this. Timer, is the screen shared?
Timer, I think, will flash the card as she is in the physical location.
Okay, sure, not a problem. So I will just give an example. So for a minute, when you're starting, it is for 1 minute 30 seconds. So for 30 seconds, you will get a green card. And for 1 minute, you'll have a yellow card. And for 1 minute 30 seconds, you will have a red card. That would be the limit wherein you can speak ahead. But if you're speaking for 1 minute, you'll get qualified for the table topics round. And you can be selected as the best table topic speaker. So shall we go ahead? With everybody's thumbs up. I want everybody who are participating to turn on their videos. And have a bright smile. Silence, that doesn't mean you have to keep a frowning face. You can even have a smiling face while keeping the silence. Right, Chandrasekhar? Right, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar? Right. So let us all keep smiling. So first, we'll introduce a Toastmaster. so that we can get the right example of how we can go ahead with the table topics. So who is coming first? Anyone would like to volunteer?
Yes, I would.
Perfect, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. So Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, silence is gold, speech is silver. Silence is gold, speech is silver. Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, your time starts now.
What an amazing quote. Silence is gold, the speech is silver. Now, this quote reminds me of my entire journey in Toastmaster. The first day when I entered into Toastmaster, I saw people giving amazing speeches, and I couldn't believe myself that we can also do the same. And initially, I started writing my speech. And the very first speech that I wrote contained almost around 900 words. And I went to my mentor and asked him that, can I deliver this speech? And my mentor said, Chandrasekhar, 900 words speech would be requiring at least 10 or more minutes. And I did not understand at that time. As I was always speaking fast, I thought maybe if I speak more words, people will know more about me. But that is not the truth. The less you speak, the more people will know about you. And that is the really importance of silence in our life as well. In general, when we try to speak, we try to give more and more information. But that is not really important. The important thing is that to speak less so that people will understand you better. Later, I realized that the speeches that now I am giving are containing less words than the speeches that I was giving previously. From 900 words, now my speeches are having 500, 600 words at max. So it is important to speak less and give silence the power. As there is a saying that I was always by, okay, if you can't listen, then don't speak. Back to the table topic master.
Wow, that's a great start, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. Very well spoken, and thanks for sharing your views. Now, who would be the champion among the guests and who wants to volunteer? Anyone wants to volunteer for the guests? Because both guests and the Toastmaster can participate in the table topic session, and it's a golden opportunity. Anyone from guest in the meeting room or in the virtual?
Yeah, we have a
Yes.
Thank you so much. And may I know the guest name? And you can bring him on the stage.
You can just introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Nikhil.
The voice is a little bit lower, if we can adjust that.
Yeah, hello, I'm audible.
Yes, now you're audible.
Yeah, my name is Nikhil. I'm from Pune, I'm living in Toastmasters for quite some time. I have basically belong to Canada and currently working in Washington. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. And may I have your name once again? I think the volume is still a little bit lower. It's not that clearly audible.
My name is Yatin Jetli.
Perfect. So you can maintain this, Yatin, the mic position. It's very much clear now. So guess, Yatin, your topic is empty vessels make more noise. Empty vessels make more noise. Guess, Yatin. Empty vessels make more noise. Guess, Yatin. The stage is all yours. Over to you.
Yeah, so empty vessels make more noise means that a person who don't know like anything as to what he need to speak, shout much. He don't think what is there in his mind. He's not utilizing his understanding, his knowledge in delivering what he needs to say. And so I can relate this point in a way that until and unless you are aware of any topic which you need to speak, So you should not deliberately say anything. So you should have some understanding on any particular topic before we deliver. And if the mind is empty, the delivery will also be in similar fashion. So I don't have much. Topic is quite difficult from my perspective. I have to think of, but yeah. So empty vessel sound very much like what it was. Empty vessel
Make more.
make more noise. Yeah. So yeah, I can't. Sorry, I can't relate to it.
Thank you so much, guest Chetan. There is no sorry in the Toastmasters dictionary. The only thing you need to do is come and speak ahead, whether you agree or you don't agree. And very well spoken, guest Chetan, for your very first attempt. Kudos to you. Now, next, do we have anyone on the virtual ground or anyone on the stage? We can go ahead with the Toastmaster next. Or if we want to give an opportunity to the guest, that is also fine with us. So anyone who wants to volunteer? I hope
we are not able to see the stage.
Yeah, we are not able to see the meeting room. Can someone check if we got disconnected by any chance?
Yeah, let me check with the team.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
we'll be back in a minute.
Sure,
Some technical
definitely.
issue, we'll be back.
Definitely. So we will give a pause for a minute until the team offline will go ahead and check the technical thing. So in the meantime, 1 minute, half a minute is
Yeah,
also
you can
quite.
go ahead with online folks. In that meantime, we'll be set.
Sure, definitely. So anyone from the online would like to go for the next topic?
I can go. I can try.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kunal. So Toastmaster Kunal, your topic would be ignore the noise, concentrate on mission. Ignore the noise, concentrate on mission. How would you do it? Over to you, Toastmaster Kunal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Swati. So today's topic is ignore the noise and concentrate on your vision. It's very well mentioned, and I believe that whoever has any kind of mission or vision and he want to achieve in the life, he should ignore whatever means people try to demoralize or set path for him. He should be very focused on what he want to achieve, whatever his vision is. He should be very much disciplined, and he should not get deviated or demoralized by the noise or the feedback that he used to get throughout the journey. Because it is what I observed in life is whenever you try to start something new or is learning something new, there will be lots of people who will start giving feedback, how to do it, how not to do it, and you might get deviated from your path. So you have to stay focused towards your vision, and you have to keep going. You have to keep ignoring all those noise. S- Stay focused, and that's pretty much I can say. Thanks, Swati. Over to you.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Kunal, for sharing your view. That's very well said. We should always concentrate and have peace for a minute before we go to our vision so that we can go ahead and we can concentrate completely. And please do ignore the noise and don't think everything that's being said is true. So let me just check if the people in the meeting room are still there or are they facing any issue. I hope we have them up and running. Let's see.
Yeah, Toastmasters party, we have Anupriya, who's speaking.
Sure, please invite him to the stage so that we can go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, Amulya. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, guest Amulya, the topic to you is
Toastmaster Anupriya.
Toastmaster Anupriya. I'm sorry, Anupriya. Toastmaster Anupriya, the topic for you is 5 tips for anger management. 5 tips from anger management. Toastmaster Anupriya, the stage is all yours.
Anger is something that all of us come across or have come across at least one time in your life. That is a very big understatement. But anger is something which everyone comes across. Something which would be helpful in curbing your anger. I can tell you about what I do to not get angry. I think if you are in any situation which you know will make you angry, first get out of that situation. If you are in a situation where you don't expect something will happen, what I try to do is not say anything. As a tool, listen to what the other person is saying. Even if I'm getting angry, I will stay silent because as soon as I say something, I'm pretty sure I will use my tool even more. Other than that, yeah, probably drink a glass of water if I am feeling angry. In line with drinking a glass of water, probably I'll also go and get some ice cream. That will help me because I like ice cream. Probably you can try it too. And yeah, I can think of 4 right now. So I think yeah, that's it.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Anupriya. The one thing which I do is close my eyes and sleep when I get angry. That's the best thing which anybody can do apart from what Anupriya has told us. So, anyone else from the stage or from the virtual? We can go for the guests if any guests want to take part.
We have Toastmaster Abhishek who will make it.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello, Master Abhishek. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, perfectly honest.
Perfect. So, Toastmaster Abhishek, the topic for you is listening is as important as speaking. Toastmaster Abhishek, listening is as important as speaking. The stage is all yours. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Listening is as important. Listening is as important as speaking. If I talk about from my perspective, I'm a college student. Before that, I was in school. In 12 years of time, in 12 years of my life, all we were told as a student was to sit down in a class that would be of 6 hours and listen to what teachers tell. Listen to what teachers tell and make a note of it. Don't speak. Why are you shouting up? Stay quiet. Never speak. Only listen. And in the time of test, you do orate and you do what teachers have taught you, what you have made a note of, and you write down on their test and you get good marks. That is the concept that I am aware of, that is listening. We don't speak when our teachers are speaking, we only listen at the time. The story I grew up, I was told by my father and my parents obviously to just when someone elder talks to you, just stay there and just listen. You don't speak much. You try to grab each opportunity that you have. When you're around big audience, when you're around someone who is more senior to you, you start to grab a lot of knowledge from him and just ask a few questions. Don't interrupt him because you're not equal to the knowledge or you're not equal to the level of his. So just listen. And in this thing, I believe you will gain 60-70% of more knowledge than speaking a lot of times. So it is a lot important just to listen and not to speak. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Abhishek. And one thing we all Toastmasters learn as a part of our Toastmasters journey is listening. Right, Toastmaster Abhishek? We learn to listen to others and we try to keep calm and we try to inherit more. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhishek. So who is coming next?
Online mode.
Online mode? Anyone from the online mode?
I can go ahead.
Sure, Toastmaster Abhishek. Oh, it's Abhishek versus Abhishek today. Both Abhisheks are participating. Cool. Great. So, Toastmaster Abhishek, your topic would be methods of relaxation from your regular routine. Methods of relaxation from the regular routine. Over to you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Swati. And this is something that is not taught to us in our school or anywhere else, and it is very much important. There was one study that was done in one of the college where one of the school in the African countries, where they taught them how to self-reflect and how to be calm. So in that particular country, the war is continuously going on, and that it is very difficult for the student to focus on their studies. So they thought of having this relaxation technique or having some meditation or breathing technique taught to them. The difference that we saw is a very wide variety. So before starting this technique, people used to get distracted very often with the slight sound outside of their school. It was very difficult for the students to focus. But after that breathing technique training, it was much easier for them to focus on their studies. Their grades started improving. And this is what has actually taught us about our way we should live. And in our corporate life, in fact, we see that in the Toastmasters, continuously we have so many distractions, though it is a calm environment and we have to focus, but there is distraction, either external distraction or internal distraction in our mind or something that happens outside. Similarly, in our corporate life, we have so many things going on parallelly, and this is very important for us to calm down our mind. And for me, well, I again follow whatever Toastmasters Anis suggested in his speech. First is I tried to reduce the use of social media so that the distraction or the mind gets little bit less training in order to get distracted. Second thing is I try to do meditation or focus exercise, and third is do actual exercise. Actual exercise is something that helps me a lot in figuring to stay focused on the things that I want to achieve, because I have to push myself. I have to be focused on a single point. So this is my technique. Over to Swati.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Abhishek. That was very useful. In fact, exercise helps you a lot. And even like that's the best part of relaxation. And apart from that, even listening to music can also reduce your stress from the regular curriculum or from the regular your daily routine. So anyone else would like to participate? I hope everyone from the online mode has participated. So if anyone from online mode has participated. So if anyone from the offline mode wants to participate, we can go ahead. I hope they're having some glitch, Abhishek, right? With the audio. We can see the people on the stage, but we can't see the audio
Yes.
working. Yeah, let's wait for them.
The Toastmasters by Rohan.
No, she's on mute.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can continue the debate topic session from the office.
I'm sorry, the voice is a little bit lower. Abhishek, even you feel so? Toastmaster Abhishek, the voice is a little bit lower.
Yes, it is not clear to me as well.
I
Hello,
hope
am I
it's
audible
just
now?
about. Yes, you're audible now.
We can conclude the table topic session for now. Yeah, that is
Perfect.
important.
Thank you so much. And timer, can you update us if all the if all the table topic speakers are qualified for today's session?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Swati, for conducting a wonderful table topic session. So we have completed second phase of the meeting, table topics. Now we will
Are you able to hear them, Toastmaster Abhishek?
No, I could not hear.
Right now.
Hi team, we are not able to hear you all.
We are back. We are back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Can you? You can start.
Okay, yeah. Okay, are you audible to the any of the physical meeting room? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes. Yeah, hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. Few years back, I watched one TV series on social media. In that TV series, I got to know that how consciously they are developing the social media in order to keep us distracted and in order to reduce the revenue. There was one message they gave us: data is new oil, but at the same time, our attention is also a new oil. Toastmaster Nikhil, is it audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Thank you so much. And this is also something that I believe that we need to focus on, improve our attention. This also I got to know about in the speech of Toastmaster Anis speech. Toastmaster Anis, your objective was to write or give a speech in order to persuade the audience. Now, when it's come to persuasion, there are three things that we focus on. ethos, logos, and pathos. In simple words, there are three things. First is our credibility. In your speech, when you talk about your own experience, your own story, it increased your credibility. And this also reinforced the further message that you gave in your speech. Next is logos and pathos, logos and ethos. So next is the logic in your speech. In your speech, you told about the dopamine hit and what is the science behind this distraction, how it is working. And third is your emotions. You told about your own story, your personal experience, and how it impacted you. Not only your story, you also connected with your audience, ask their input, their stories. So this is something that is wonderful done from your side in order to persuade your audience with giving your message. Next is your body language. Your body language was quite open. You were maintaining the eye contacts with the entire audience member. And this was reinforcing your belief. It felt like a two-way communication in the public speaking. Also, when giving your speech, first of all, you focus on the problem, then you emphasize on the problem, how it is impacted you, and then you get the solution, which is a wonderful way to give your speech. Coming to the objective of your speech, you have achieved the objective, you gave a wonderful perceptive speech. So let us go ahead with the recommendation. What are the recommendations that I can give? When you say the persuasive, either you have two objectives. First, either to ask the audience member to do some action, or second, to change some belief. I felt like in your speech, you focused more on the problem, whereas you should also give the similar preference or similar time to the solution in order to make sure that it is persuading the audience to take some action or to change their belief system. So first recommendation is give more time to the solution. Second recommendation is, do you know there is one problem with the public speaking? It cannot give us the chance to do two-way communication. For example, if you have similar communication with Toastmaster Nikhil, he might have more questions to ask to you. But in the public speaking, though we have our question, we bite our tongue and could not ask the question. When giving your persuasive speech, think about what are the questions that might come into the mind of the audience. They might have heard similar suggestion from others, but they cannot implement it. So think about what are the questions that is coming to their mind and coming to the audience mind and try to give a solution. To summarize my review, the speech was wonderful. It was very persuasive. If you can focus on those recommendations, then I think it would be wonderful. Over to you, Toastmaster Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek. Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek, for your evaluation. So now let's move to the report. So first, was to give timer report. So we have Toastmaster Anupriya. Let's welcome Toastmaster Anupriya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. So I will first start with the speaker. The speaker took 7 minutes, 40 seconds, so they're disqualified. Evaluator took 3 minutes, 39 seconds, so they're also disqualified. All the table topic speakers are qualified. I'll take the name and the time. Toastmaster Chandra, 1 minute, 36 seconds. Guest Yatin, 1 minute, 19 seconds. Toastmaster Kunal, 1 minute, 24 seconds. Myself, 1 minute, 35 seconds. Toastmaster Abhishek Verma, 1 minute, 36 seconds. Toastmaster Abhishek Negi, 2 minutes, 4 seconds. With that, I end my presentation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anupriya, for this report. Now we will have Toastmaster Kunal for our counter report. So let's welcome Toastmaster Kunal on virtual stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster already. Let me share my screen. Please confirm if my screen is visible. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Thank you. So I would like to call out the flawless speaker of the day is Chandrasekhar. And let's have a big round of applause for him. Thank you. And let's move to the other speeches. So speaker Anis was also flawless speaker, and also a good round of applause for him as well. Sorry, I would have called out earlier itself. On evaluator, let's move to another one. Abhishek Negi. So he has two during the evaluation. On table topic, Chandrasekhar was again flawless. Yatin, he has used and, but, so, and one and some of the pauses. I was not able to capture mine, but I have also used some of the and so. Anupriya, so Anupriya has used 4 times and one unnecessary pause. Abhishek, so Abhishek has 2 and 1 unnecessary pause. Abhishek Negi used 1 and 2 and 1 unnecessary pause. Let's move to the role players. On role players, Rohan More has used 2 unnecessary pause. TM Modi Nikhil, so he has used 1 so, 1 and 3 unnecessary pause. Evaluation, okay, so I already covered Abhishek there. Timer Anupriya, on during the timer, he has covered 2 and 4 yeah. Chandrasekhar has been flawless in this one. Table topic master TTM Swati, so has used 1 and 2 so and 1 I believe that's pretty much from the counter side. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Pune, for such a wonderful report. I would request you to send this Excel on our WhatsApp group of this meeting. And now we have grammarian Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. Let's welcome Toastmaster Chandrasekhar.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. Please let me know if you all are able to see my screen. Is it? Can you all see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the word of the day was reticent, which is like someone who is inclined to be silent or unwilling to speak about something. And the phrase of the day was bite your tongue, which is to stop yourself from saying something that you don't want to say. I am bit surprised today as the word of the day and the phrase of the day was not used, but I am hoping that it would be used in the future meeting. So while giving the example to Anupriya and Pastor Kunal use the word of the day, sorry, the phrase of the day. So congratulations to both, and I would request each and everyone to try to use it in the future meetings as well as in general conversation. Now coming to the good usage of grammar language, first I found one word that was used by Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nikhil, saying sentimental value. So when we use the term sentimental value, it refers to tender emotion feeling towards something. It can be a thing or a particular person or even an incident. Then used enraged, which basically means very angry. So instead of using the word very angry, we could have used enraged over there. Then he also used the word mundane, which means dull or less interesting. Then Toastmaster Abhishek used logos and pathos. The term that I heard for the very first time, and the definition also he explained during his evaluation. The general definition over here says that it was basically calls upon the ethics. Pathos basically shows the emotions, and the logos basically the logic behind it, and that's how it is all put together. And these were good usage of grammar that talking about not so good usage of grammar, there were very few that could find. So someone said not say. The correct usage should have been don't say. And why is it so that in order to make a verb negative, we cannot use the not. We have to use a helping term with it. So do not say. We can say as it's a noun form, but for verb we have to use a helping word with it. someone said but however, for that you can use either but or however. You don't have to use both of it. This is it from my side, and back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chandra, for wonderful report. I would request you to send this PPT on our WhatsApp group at the meeting. And now let's have Toastmaster Abhishek for general evaluator report. So let's welcome Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. Let's slowly move on to starting accounts for today's meeting. Toastmaster Rohan. The meeting did not start on time. We'll talk about the new meetings report. But we explained the meeting protocol and what to show. Wonderful job done. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nikhil. We introduced the theme of the day. The session was very much engaging. We also had a story in that, so it was very much interesting to listen and be part of the session. He was high on energy as it is, so it's like an epidemic of having a lot of energy. And even though we had 5 people, we had good amount of energy left in us because it was not very good, vibrated in us. And he took the team at the last minute and excellent and very, very good. So what kudos on that. Recommendations can be timer support can be presented after the speaker. We listen on that, and we also have to lead the problem. So when because we have like 5 of them here, but definitely we can have clear comments and a lot of research that will really help us. And also in the second part that you have to give 1 minute for 1 minute for the feedback taking the feedback to question asking. I was waiting for that chance to go and get handshake and applaud and comment with them. This upon that, but other than wonderful job. Then we have parallel Toastmasters. We have wonderful excellent level very good flashcards and it's required. And no recommendation as such standard part, but only recommendation can be you can take other roles as well. You can take bigger roles like general parallel Toastmaster for the next circle. We could start as Toastmaster speaking roles. So that is something. And then we have our counter Toastmaster Kunal, who had a Wi-Fi entry after a very deep amount of time. And he explained the role very well. He used video different and covered everything, so there's no recommendation as such, but only that he used upon the important text that is necessary to lessen our filler words to filler some. So that if he would have mentioned that, we would have taken his report to the next step. Then we have graduating Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. He used PPT visualize wonderfully well. What word of the day, phrase of the day, were related to the topic. The topic was chosen at a very last moment. This the word of the day doesn't really resonated with it, so we could use it in very much length, in very much time. So that was one thing, and we accept the job very well. Only recommendation can be if you can incorporate figure of speech, like if someone had used metaphors, CVT, personification speech. That could have helped. Other tip can be could have given some tips of how to increase our grammar usage as well, maybe read a book or any other tips that would be necessary and be fundamental in our growth in English language. Then we have favorite topic master, Toastmasters Swati. The topic was very much related to the topic which she was engaging and getting feedbacks after every speech as well. So kudos on that, played the role very well. She encouraged everyone to speak. First of all, encourage everyone to open the window, open their video. That is very important. If you are joining online, that is very much necessary for 2 hours of opening the video to see that, tell everyone that I am engaged. So wonderful. The recommendations can be our video was pretty much unstable. We see it moving in this. That was a little distracting, but then topics were a little bit hard for the new guests, for the new Toastmaster, new topics. If the guest has arrived right now, she could have chosen a very easy topic for them because at the end of the day, we want Toastmasters to be a learning experience, not a frightening experience. Then maybe explain the time span for all the topics, maybe 1 minute for the green part, 1 minute 30 seconds for the yellow part. That also missed out, but other than that, she played a 1 minute. Then we have evaluators, Toastmaster Abhishek, use CRC approach, and I don't have any recommendation as such for him as he's a veteran, not learned, and he's been giving evaluator speech pretty well. One recommendation as such will be based upon the PowerPoint of eye contact. So if you are evaluating someone online, you can't see if he's making correct eye contact to everyone in that. And it's also an important aspect if you remind the speaker that your eye contact is slightly so maybe you could avoid it that by drawing often, but then that. And you can also give some feedback about the body of the speech, like how it started, what was the starting was middle aspect of it, what's the ending as well. So maybe that was a little bit missed out. Yeah, I missed out it, but that can be one. General report is the meeting did not start on time. It's high time that we take this meeting seriously. But instead of pinpointing, I have few recommendations that can be vital. Maybe we can have meeting before our Sunday's meeting to sort out everything. Like we had a lot of technical glitch right now. So maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, like I or Toastmaster tradition to start this stable topic Thursday. We can start this technical thing on Thursday. We can check who's the technical aspects are right or not. Who's coming on the Sunday's meeting, who's taking the initiative as well. We can start doing these things earlier to have a better advantage ourselves, we have a better understanding and get things started. Then we can have poll created on WhatsApp who's joining online and offline, so we can know that Toastmasters is online, while I am offline. So that we can take the initiative, go there early, start doing everything. But other than that, it's a collective approach and we have to take things seriously from now on. And other than that, we know that pinpointing board meeting in this situation as meeting time is not respected because it was a long weekend for everyone, so everyone has excuses which can be mandatory for them, but which can be important for them. So we have to respect that, and we have to start taking things seriously and take earlier approach. And that was an informative session overall, and I really enjoyed this session. And with this, I'd like to hand over the seat back to the Toastmaster today.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Abhishek, for feedback of the entire meeting. So now let's have voting for best auxiliary role player. So close your eyes and raise your hand.
Toastmaster Abhishek can launch online poll.
Yeah. See, he's launching the poll. Right?
Yeah.
So Toastmaster Abhishek is launching the poll for the voting. So for offline members,
Abhishek Negi is launching. Offline, we will do it. You can do it.
you can.
General evaluator can do it.
You are here, so
Yeah, I'll do it.
I will do. So close your eyes and raise hand if you want to vote for essay Toastmaster only. Just close your eyes and raise hand if you want to. Just close your eyes and Toastmaster only. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Anupriya. Timer Toastmaster Anupriya. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Chandrasekhar Ramineni. Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. Thank you. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Kunal. Our counter, Toastmaster Kunal. Okay, so voting for auxiliary role player is completed. So let's start voting for role player, main role player. So raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nikhil. Thank you. So raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Abhishek, General Evaluator. Thank you. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Swati, Table Topic Master Toastmaster Swati. Thank you. So there is no prepared speaker for speech disqualified, and there's only one speaker, so there will be no voting for speaker and evaluation. Voting is table topics. Thank you. So we will have voting for table topic speaker. So just close your eyes and raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Abhishek.
Which Abhishek?
Abhishek Verma. Thank you. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Abhishek Negi. Thank you. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Chandra. Thank you. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Kunal. Thank you. If you raise your hand, you want to vote for guest Yatin. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Anupriya. Raise your hand if you want. I think that's it, right? So voting for table topic speaker is completed. Okay, so we have completed our third session. Let's back to the theme. So with all the stress and pressure in our life, it is very easy to lose our control, lose our temper, lose our cool for smallest irritation. If we do that on daily basis, it might become our habit. And after some days, a few months, it might become our second, and it will be very difficult to revert back. And it will impact our personal relationships, professional relationships. So it's very important to use words wisely. We have to think twice before using hurtful words in our life. Because once we use words, it's like arrows, it will not come back. So there is one three-gate strategy ancient sages used to use. Three-gate strategy, like whenever you are angry, before making any comment, before any word coming out of your mouth, you have to ask yourself on the first gate that if those words are truthful, if that gate is passed, at the second gate, you have to ask yourself if those words are necessary. And if that second gate is passed, at the third gate, you have to ask yourself if those words are kind. And when all these gates are passed, then only those words should come out of our mouth. Otherwise, it's wise to remain silent in such a heat of moment, in such a turbulent time. I think if A is successful in his or her life, the equation of his life or her life will be A is equal to X plus Y plus Z. X is equal to hard work. Y being focused on goal. Instead, power of his or her remains silent at the turbulent time and heat of movement. With this beautiful equation, I would like to hand over the stage to our President, Studying Officer of today's meeting, Toastmaster Rohan. He is not available, so I will be conducting a moment of glory and guest feedback of today's meeting. So for guest feedback, I would like to request guest Jacqueline come on stage and provide his feedback about his meeting.
Thank you, everyone. So it was again a nice session and only because of the long weekend we see difference by us. By 3 years, I believe that going forward, we have more offline sessions. So we will see more presence from and that it will take slightly more useful structure. And I was also the member of the Toastmasters because of our 3 years back. And but only because of the reason that COVID, most of the sectors have come online. So that seems not fruitful to me at all that it's really offline. But yes, now we have already resumed that it's more than a year. And I thought of joining last month, but due to some staff injury at my right leg, I was not able to make it. But hopefully, next month, I will start as a part of Toastmasters that week. But yes, I feel personally, professionally, sessions are really useful. And this, I will say, I'm very much required that we want to find these sessions. The only reason is that for me, for joining the in my office, in my workplace, normally we have some kind of events that happen, town hall happening, or they listen post to a day goes town hall, or some extract and all that. So I'd like to shy off on those opportunities, physical opportunities. And I don't want to shy off going forward on these very opportunities that come. I have participated, but it was not to that level, not at an expert level. But in these sessions, taking part, participating in meetings, at least I can think of at least I should, with small efforts, I will be able to contribute to some extent. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Jacqueline, for your wonderful feedback about today's meeting. So let's have moment of glory. So let's have a round of applause for best auxiliary player, Toastmaster Anu, please. So let's clap. Table topic speaker, Toastmaster Anu, please. Thank you. So let's have a round of applause for the main role player, best main role player, Toastmaster Nikhil. Thank you. So I would like to adjourn this meeting. Meeting is completed and forum is open for feedback. Thank you, everyone.
आज काफी कम लोग थे बट होते हैं हमारे होते हैं आज स्पीकर भी एक ही था यूजुअली स्पीकर